Not to. Yeah, I got that covered. What up? What up? What up? What up? We are live, man. We are live. Shit, episode 57. Yeah, episode 57 of the Sip Smoke Sports podcast. Already. I'm your host, Eddie Guns. Eddie Guns. Smurf Dog. Papa Smurf. Whatever you want to call me. Spell my damn name right. Thank you very much.
What the fuck does that mean?
There it is. Y'all know what it is. Bring in the usual suspects. What up, fellas? How y'all doing, man?
What's going on? So good in the hood.
Hey, y'all know what we got to do first? To the soldiers, civilians, friends, family that ain't here, man. This for y'all. We love y'all. We miss y'all.
Salute.
What up, man? Episode 57. How y'all feeling today?
For a million.
Word.
Yeah, I know you feeling
Hey,
good,
man.
One of them weekends.
I appreciate y'all showing up I appreciate y'all showing up for the podcast, man. Y'all the ones that make this shit go, man, for real.
My boy
Shit would be real boring without y'all. Just sit here listening to me yap all the goddamn time. Anyway, man. Y'all want to just get into it?
Let's get into it.
Yeah,
I know BA ready.
yeah, yeah.
What up,
Well,
G?
hold
Go
on.
ahead.
Got to throw that disclaimer out there.
Oh shit, my bad, man. My bad. Boom.
Yep, put it out there.
We do not own the rights to any music, video, or stats on this show. We just some old war vets talking about sports and keeping the hood professional. And G, what should they do?
Get off these nuts.
Hey, we appreciate y'all tuning in, man. We appreciate that. Sip Smoke Sports Podcast, episode 57.
It's like a G dog on the fly tip.
Excuse me. Okay. So check this out. We had the Thursday night game. And tonight, right now, of course, they playing the Sunday night game. The Chiefs Chargers. These is our picks. Titans won. Packers lost. Again. Not looking good for them
Cowboys.
on the playoff tip.
We're not gonna go back into history and try to unfuck that one.
Yeah, I wish I could. That's why I need time.
Even though
Yeah.
I'm glad they lost, but it's still some fuckery.
But yeah, Green Bay out of it right now. Going to the playoff run.
Yeah. So here's what else we got right here. Of course, everybody picked the Cowboys over the Vikings because it's fucking Kirk Cousins. Damn, you know what, Pep? I hated to be right about the Patriots today, but we'll get into that in a little bit. Eagles, Colts, man, that was a barn burner. And then, of course, the 49ers, Cardinals tomorrow night from Mexico City for the Monday night game. Let's see who we got. Hey, what's up, Reg? What's good, baby? What's good? Nah, man, I'm just fucking off, man. Get off our nut sacks, man. Nah, that's my little bro, man. Hey, that dude, that's my guy right there, man. That dude speaks fluent German. Fluent. That's my guy right there,
Almost made
man.
me spill my yak.
Hey, I
Slow
know,
this
right?
motherfucker down. Almost made me spill my
Appreciate you
yak.
tuning in, Reg. We just sit here fucking off, man. So, guess we'll start with this one.
Listen,
Hold up.
You gonna put up 9 for
That man
22
do
for
his thing,
77
man.
yards?
I can.
Nah,
I was gonna read that off though.
no, 9 for 22 for 77
Yeah,
yards.
yeah. I got the stats up. Yeah, for
Yeah.
77 yards. He got a
9
yeah.
for 22 for
He
77
got
yards.
he got a 3.5 yard average, man. Come on, man.
9.
Hey man, nah. I ain't trying to
Okay.
laugh at your quarterback.
No.
Man, but
I
come on,
am, because I'm
man.
about to talk cash shit about it.
what? The second quarter, how many yards did they get? 3?
So,
Nah,
Three total?
no. The second
Nah,
half.
he gonna get
no.
to it. He
The
gonna get
second
to it.
half, they got 2 yards.
2
Yeah,
yards
that's what I'm
off.
saying. I'm about
The
to mute
second
myself so Pep can.
2 yards. 2. So I just read an article, right? Garrett Wilson, the rookie, was going ham in the locker room saying we got to get this right. Mainly talking about 2. 2, during his press conference, said that they didn't let the defense down. The offense didn't let the defense down. But the defense had 6 sacks. The defense had 6 sacks and didn't give up an offensive touchdown. So how didn't you let the defense down? My man. My man, you ain't throw a pick today, but you took bad sacks. And then you complain about the wind blowing, but on the other side of the field, you got Mac Jones completing 23 or 27 for 246. Wasn't he playing in the same wind? So how you go 9 for 22 for 77 yards, and he go 23 for 27 for 246. Now you a fucking lame ass quarterback, and I wish they'd get rid of you.
He sucks.
I was willing to give him a chance, but when you say you didn't let the defense down and you went 9 for 22, and then you blame the win, you're the only person out there blaming the win.
They asked him
only
a
person
direct
blaming the
question
win.
too. It was a yes or no question, and he said no. And I was like,
Matter of fact, he said no twice.
Supposed to be a team
No.
leader. You sit up there
No.
saying some dumb shit like that.
I'm just gonna put it like this. When I turned that game on, it was 3-3 in the fourth quarter. It was 3-3 the whole game. How the fuck did you not let you let the team down? Because
Hey,
you
man.
as a quarterback
So
can't sustain shit. The defense did their motherfucking
I'll
job.
give New England. I'll give New England credit. Their defense is pretty good. Their defense is decent.
Yeah.
But dude, he went 5 for 16 when he wasn't pressured. 5 for 16 when he wasn't pressured. So how didn't you let not just the defense, how didn't you let your team down?
Bro.
I'm glad I'm glad I had to pick my brother up from the airport this morning, where I missed like almost the first 3 quarters, because I would have probably had a heart attack in here watching him today. It would have been because of me, because I'd have just been yelling.
Yeah, you lost your voice.
If I'm gonna tell you, when that game came on, and it was the 4th quarter with like 14 seconds left on the clock, and y'all was punting. Well, first off, y'all, it was more than that, and y'all had the ball. I was like, oh, they finna go down, get in the field goal range, and kick a field goal if they don't fucking score. That didn't happen. They punted, and I was like, well, let me get prepared for overtime. I started making me a drink. And then I see this little fucking blue streak going down the goddamn sideline. And I'm like, what in the holy fuck just happened?
So
that's why I text wow. Like, I was like, wow.
So
like,
you
like, wow.
you text wow, and you know I'm behind by a few seconds. Sometimes
nah, you
like
behind by at least you behind by at least a minute and 45 seconds.
You said wow, I was walking downstairs and the game was on downstairs. As soon as I turned the corner, he is breaking that punt wide open.
Yeah.
And I said to myself, oh, that's what the wow was for.
Yeah. Like, and it wasn't like wow, wow, this nigga is badass rolling to the house. It's like, wow, what the fuck are the Jets doing? The fuck is y'all doing?
Hey,
that's what the wow was
all you
like.
do was push his funky ass out of bounds.
All I got to say is
push him out of bounds.
That was a block in the back at the end.
Yeah, but look.
But so
hey,
what?
If he'd have called that,
this is the thing. So this is the thing, right?
That,
but they still get the ball from right there. They still get the ball right there.
Just kick a field goal and win.
But still, they would have went back 15.
Yeah, they would still been in field goal range. Nah.
So
but no,
yes,
ball back
no, so it would have.
No, there was time left on the clock.
Yeah, from where they called the penalty, boom. Because by the time he got into the end zone, it was going to 0. So it would have been about 3 seconds left, 3 or 4 seconds left. Just enough time, they'd have moved them back, and they would have brought in Nick Folk to kick a field goal.
Yeah, there was 5 seconds left on the clock when he scored.
So instead of losing 10-3, we'd have probably lost 6-3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Either way,
that shit was crazy, man. I was like, man,
you don't lose.
When he got to that sideline,
if 2 plays better, we could win. Because now it's all about what we talked about on the Jets episode. You bring everybody up to the line of scrimmage and see if 2 could beat you. And if 2 can't beat you, you can't run the ball because everybody on the line of scrimmage. And if 2 can't complete at least 12 of those 16 passes without getting pressured, then you're just going to keep having everybody on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
What you got, BA?
Oh, no, my only thing was the whole block in the back. I thought that should be called. I was like, yo,
it was, and it was unnecessary, too.
It wasn't unnecessary.
He wasn't going to catch that. He wasn't going to catch that dude.
He was not going to catch him.
Yeah, it was unnecessary, man.
I still think.
No, it wasn't changing nothing, BA.
I guess.
Trust me. I saw it live and I was like, man, that was
he was at
back, but whatever.
Because it happened at the 20.
Yeah.
It happened at the 20. So they would have brought it back to the 20 and then went back 15 yards. So he would have been kicking a 45, 50-yard field goal to run the clock out.
But who knows? I don't know if they had timeouts left or whatever. But Bill Belichick took the win, so the win was in their face.
Yeah. Oh no.
So who knows? Yeah, no, he took the win in the 4th quarter. The win, they had the win in their face.
I think they both.
It shows you how much the lack of respect he has for the Jets. I'm going to take the win in my face in the 4th quarter.
And still do y'all.
Could have been at first, but now we're at 4th.
Well, yeah, that's what I was about to say. Right now, that took y'all from 2nd to 4th. but the win could have put y'all in first in y'all division, man.
By itself.
Second to fourth in 9 seconds.
Damn, the Patriots actually swept y'all, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
God,
I'm glad Dane Omar is showing up tonight because he been tagging me all day on Facebook.
Oh man, who y'all got next week?
Chicago.
They just lost again today too. They like 3-8,
But-
man.
But, but the crazy part is, I think that's the first game the Jets lost on the road.
Yeah,
And Fields might not be playing next week.
yeah, that's true.
So it's a good bounce back game for y'all.
But he got hurt.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Uh huh.
Oh.
Yeah.
All
So
right,
I know I
cool.
said we weren't going to talk about him while we was on, but Kyrie Irving tried to dunk on somebody.
niggas.
I forgot he back.
Who?
Kyrie.
Kyrie
Yeah,
he tried to get him a
I
body.
saw that. I saw that. He playing right now.
Mm-hmm. This game over though.
Oh, boom. What you got, G? Yeah, do what you do, man.
Gotta wet my mouth for this one. 2 reasons why they won. The defense and Jalen Hurts.
I don't know
The defense held the Colts to 1 touchdown and 3 field goals. And I mean, I know that I sent when they got that long play, I said, "Oh, this game is over with." Because when you get down inside the 5, you expected to score a touchdown. The defense said, "Not today." Held them to a field goal. Jalen Hurts turned around and said, "We ain't having this shit,"
Get on
and
my
went
back.
down the field. And yep, that's exactly what the fuck he said. I got this. Y'all sit back and watch. And then the defense again stopped them from going down and getting in the field goal range and kicking a field goal. Other than that, Nick Sirianni, he used to be an offensive coordinator. He probably needs to do what B.A. been saying the Cowboys should have been doing a long time ago, and he probably need to start calling some fucking plays. Because the shit, when you 3rd and 3 and you run a dumbass RPO when you got your quarterback is more of a threat than anybody else on that team with the ball in his hands. You ran a jump play last week or 2 weeks ago, and then today you just, I don't know. But that's why they won. Oh, 3, luck, because they lucked up. But the defense played.
I thought Hurts turned the corner today in his
He
career because he put that team on his back. To climb my
He
back.
did something this week. He did something this week that he didn't do last week against Washington, and that was run the ball. He wasn't really running last week. This week, he was just flat out running. That's what he should have did last week.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you got to get others involved. A.J. Brown fucking fumbled. I don't know how they fucking do that shit. I mean, stop the hero shit. That's what I dude, you got the first down. You got the yards. It's time on the clock. As soon as they come, give yourself up. Just get out. There's no need for the hero ball. All that little extra yards, that's how old boy fumbled. And then we turn around and give it right fucking back to him. Because if what's his name, Taylor or whatever his name is for the Colts, if he wouldn't have fumbled, that game would have been over a long time ago. So that's why the Eagles won.
It was a good game. It was a good game.
Defensively.
Oh yeah.
Till the fourth quarter when the offense showed up. But when Jalen Hurts said, fuck it.
So here's what I thought. Real quick. Throw my little 2 cents in, man. I thought that first drive when Indianapolis just walked the ball down Philly throat. I mean, they just walked it like
they crawled.
Like walked it. I'm like, shit, Jonathan Taylor about to get it in, you know, and then they tightened up. Sue and the other new guy started to get settled in. And then Graham them started to get settled in, and then they started to stop the run. And once you put it in Matty Ice's hands, well, you know, it's curtains from there.
It was bound to happen.
It was bound to happen.
Yep.
It was bound to happen.
It was bound to happen. This dude gonna hold the ball too long or throw it.
Man,
this
is bound to happen.
Oh,
so, you know, they did it right. They made the adjustment. They started stacking the box, put it in Matty Ice's hands, and Matty Ice handed it over to Philly.
I mean, that dude threw that one.
We appreciate that.
Like cheesesteak.
That dude threw that one screen pass, setting his damn running back up to just get blown.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I went back to the huddle like, dog, you do me like that one more.
That's why we hate. That's why I hate screen passes.
Hey, you snatch his mouthpiece out of his mouth, man. Motherfucker. Some old annoying ass shit.
Grab his face mask.
Just to piss
you
him
saw
off,
that dude
man.
running full speed. It was just him on that side of the field.
Tighten up the belt on his pants, man. Just something to piss him off. Something annoying. Like, yeah, you don't like that either, huh? Yeah, motherfucker. Don't throw me a pass when you know a motherfucker coming to clean my clock.
I mean, it's obvious when you got 3 receivers on one side. You got trips to one side and one of them sitting behind the other fucking 2. And they can't block until that ball gets caught.
No, I'm talking about.
I'm finna go right on by these cats. And I'm finna try to rearrange your fucking intestine.
I'm just saying, when he went through his progressions and he dumped it off to the running back that was going on the left side, and he just saw old boy hauling ass straight to him because he already knew he was gonna throw it. That little slow ass throw he threw, boy.
But bruh, there was 2 of them times he didn't look at nobody else. He snapped that ball and looked right there and threw it.
Oh yeah, when they was running the stack 3, yeah.
And threw it. And every time they stepped around that shit because they know they can't block until the ball gets caught.
Yeah.
Anything else is pass interference.
Yeah. And plus, they already know he ain't a threat to run. So you muted, man.
Hell nah, he ain't.
He ain't no threat to run. That cat run like you got a walker.
Yeah. New England figured that out in the Super Bowl.
So y'all defense looked pretty good though, man. Once it looked like Sue and old boy got in sync. Y'all offense stagnant, man.
Yeah.
Stagnant. Very.
But I've been saying.
And then Jalen Hurts, you know, come playoff time, people know once the Eagles offense gets stagnant, Jalen Hurts gonna start keeping the ball. And they're just gonna start hitting him.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna start hitting him. And they're gonna keep hitting him whether he got the ball or not. And they're gonna make him gun shy to the point where he's just gonna hand the ball off every time. And now, you know.
Like what announcer said, he can't do everything.
Yeah, that's what I would
Somebody
do.
got to step up.
I mean, I will say that his primary underneath target got hurt last week from that face mask, from that bullshit face mask. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them plays where he had to take off running, Goddard comes on. Goddard is either in the flat or he's standing in the middle of the defense because Goddard is smart. He learned from Zach Ertz.
Yeah.
He goes and sit wherever your linebacker vacated, he'll go sit right there. Or if you won't have nobody over there in that flat, he's going right there. Hurts knows that. So without that, I mean, I don't.
Plus his first name.
But I've been saying for weeks.
That's right. I said it. I read that.
He's from Texas, and he was a Cowboys fan growing up. That's
his first name is Dallas.
Father. That's where he got his fucking name from, because his mother and father are Cowboys fans.
I know that.
Other than that, fuck the Cowboys.
Well, fuck the Eagles.
Oh, biatches. But I will say, Guns, picking up Sue was a solid pickup. It's just
I wanted the 49ers to get him. He said it was between the 49ers and the Eagles.
And Fletcher Cox, I hope Fletcher Cox can keep him mentally reeled in.
Sue been fine, man, in his later years. Sue been just fine.
Yeah. I just hope he remains that way. We don't need no penalties, no stupid penalties, from him getting frustrated or whatever. But that was a solid pickup. The defense is looking really, really good. Really, really good. Now, if we can go out there and figure out how we can get Odell Beckham Jr.
Y'all don't need him. We don't, but y'all don't need
they're
him.
not using Kez. They're not using Kez Watkins to his full potential.
So what makes you think they use OBJ to his? Y'all don't need him. Y'all right where y'all need to be.
Just the name Odell Beckham Jr. on the back of a jersey to a defense puts fear in cornerbacks' minds.
Not this OBJ. Not the one that's coming off this knee injury.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
That shit's something different, man. And I guarantee you, the way he plays, there's a good chance that he might tear his other knee up, overcompensating.
And this is what I said to somebody, one of my homeboys a couple of days ago. Okay, so if it ain't that bad, how come LA didn't resign him?
He ain't back yet.
He didn't want to resign with them.
But why would you want to
stay in LA?
But why would you want to go back there now when they don't really have a chance of getting nowhere?
Now they don't.
So the teams that he's looking at, all at the top of their divisions.
Yeah, he narrowed down to New York. So
and Buffalo.
Man, you go to some cold states.
Again,
man.
like I was saying,
boy, it get cold. And that
shit
them injuries start tightening up on you.
Tightening up on that ass.
But y'all saw Buffalo home game today was in Detroit.
Yeah.
You see the stadium?
Yeah, that snow was outrageous, man.
Hey! I was stationed that way.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Damn that.
I don't wish that shit on nobody, man.
I got kicked out. I would have to do it. I would have done that and they got kicked out. Doing that shit.
Right. I ain't never been stationed there, but a motherfucker, I know a dude that was, and he was like, man, when I got there and I went to CIF and they issued me some snowshoes, he said, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He said, I don't play tennis.
Mickey Mouse boots. Mickey Mouse boots. And then you get like a tennis racket.
Hold on,
like a tennis racket.
Tennis.
Yeah. You get
because them snowshoes look like tennis rackets.
I know.
I don't function well in that kind of cold.
No. You get the Mickey Mouse boots, the big white boots, but then you get it's like a set of tennis rackets. Because some of them jokers for PT they want to go like hiking, so you got to be able to get through the snow.
Well, what?
Because we still do PT up there at Fort Drum.
You better do it indoors.
10th Mountain, man.
Yeah.
They do.
That's their thing.
Yes.
Homeboys,
Yes.
people think they were taking pictures of them jumping
So-
out the barracks windows into the snow. Because the snow came up to like the second floor of the barracks.
Yeah.
They jumped out the window in the snow. I was like, y'all stupid as hell.
Hey man, you ain't gonna get hurt.
I know that, but still.
The only way you get hurt is if is if it freezes over and then all of the snow is just ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They showed one Bills player, he had taken a picture of his house, and the snow was up past his windows.
Chargers just scored.
Yeah. And you couldn't even see his cars in his driveway. The dude had 2 cars in his driveway. You couldn't see him because it was covered in snow. So they said Bills Mafia was just coming up and down with snow clouds.
Hey, you know, Mac up there. Mac up there
Oh yeah.
in Fort Drum. Yeah. Yeah, he put pictures up on Facebook. Him having to shovel snow.
I can't hang, man. I can't hang.
Nah, I had my time doing that. I'm done.
So the Eagles are 9-1, man. They still lead their division, the NFC East. Hold up, who we got? Hey, what's going on, Keith? What's going on, man? Let's see.
66.
Boom. Boom. Boom.
Worst I can remember is
Boom.
I was 8, and we got like 42.
Hold up, man. It ain't you no more, G. Y'all 7-3, right?
Yep. Number 2 in the division behind the Eagles.
Yeah. All right, go ahead, BA. Why the
Good
Cowboys win?
Good game, man. Listen. My man Micah is something different. Micah Parks is something different. What's your opinion? What's your opinion? Now go ahead and tell me what's your opinion. You made that face like
And I'm not saying he can't play. The dude is good. He can play. But they talk about him like he's the next Lawrence Taylor, and he's not even leading the league in sacks.
he even told them to stop saying that. Him himself said.
Oh,
stop.
did he? Okay,
Yeah,
then cool.
Stop comparing me to Lawrence Taylor.
Then I respect that. Let's move on.
No, he said it. He said that about 4 or 5 weeks ago. Stop comparing me to Lawrence Taylor. I ain't been in the league long enough. I did enough.
Yeah, Lawrence Taylor, something different.
Oh yeah, that dude was made in a test tube somewhere.
Yeah, that motherfucker crazy,
with some
man.
Emirates and some unicorn juice. I don't know what that dude was made with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That dude.
But no, Michael Parsons, he had a good game today. Go ahead, BA. My bad. Go ahead.
But yeah, no, it was good. I mean, like I said again, as long as the Cowboys don't do something stupid and call some dumbass plays, which I was kind of suspect on that one weird play. But again, long as they keep Kellen Moore under the reins and continue with the run game to where we go off of play action after that, and then Dak can make a couple of throws. But as long as we don't do nothing stupid, like go away from the run game immediately and just have Dak throwing the ball over the field, we're going to have success like that because our defense is the key. The run game and the defense is the key. That's all I got to say. But I was still surprised at the outcome. The score was still surprising. I did not see that. I didn't see a 40 burger, coming up on them. Go ahead, G. I mean, what you agree with me?
One of us.
I agree with you, but I saw them 40 points coming.
Did you? I really didn't see 40. I really didn't see 40 points coming. I
turned the game off at halftime.
Something different.
I turned the game off at halftime.
Did you?
Yeah.
I thought the Vikings defense was going to do something different, man. I still did. Now, I didn't think they were going to CD Lamb, but I just didn't see them laying the egg like that. And the other surprising thing is our offensive line is starting to gel again. Like and surprisingly, the right side is stronger than the left side, which is surprised the hell out of me.
Now I'll tell you about your offensive line. Your offensive line is gelling when y'all don't have Zeke back there, because Zeke takes his time hitting holes. What's his name?
Pollard
runs right at him. He know where he going. He know where he going, and he getting there because he's faster than Zeke anyway. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think this game they showed, and they started handing the reins over to Pollard from Zeke, because they would give Pollard the ball. Pollard got him down there. Your first 2-3 drives, Pollard got him down there, and then they get inside the 5, and they be like, "Here, Zeke, you can run the ball, get the touchdown."
Because Pollard couldn't get it the first 2.
Because Pollard is not that back going straight up the middle. He's not that physical guy. He's exactly. I'm going to outrun the fuck out you.
Yeah. Oh, he said once
he's
I
that edge guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's what makes them a great 1-2 punch. And then even though they rolled Pollard all the way down there for 49 yards, whatever it was, when they got down to the 2-yard line, he tried to get in there. He just don't have that body that Zeke has that can run through people. I mean, at the line anyway.
And Minnesota's secondary is not that solid. Their defensive front 4 is good. Their secondary, no. So even if they did force Dallas, if they did force y'all to throw the ball, all they had to do was give Dak 3-4 seconds, and then Dak get out of the pocket. He's going to find CeeDee Lamb or somebody else, because their secondary does not know how to hold receivers. They don't know how to stay with the receiver. So, I mean, it was a good game for y'all. It was a good game for y'all. I was hoping that Minnesota would make it a game and win it, just to put distance between us and y'all, especially since we fucked up last week and then the Giants fucked up this week. I was hoping that, but it was a good game for y'all. I look.
Hey,
we all had y'all with a good record.
We
all
picked the Cowboys for a reason. Right. Because we ain't got no faith in Kirk Cousins, and we didn't think the Minnesota Vikings were that good to begin with back in the summer before the football season even started.
Right.
So,
and again,
you gotta look at some of their wins. You gotta look at some of their wins.
Because have they beaten anybody on 500?
I don't know.
Buffalo.
Well, yeah, they beat Buffalo. They did.
That's right. They did beat Buffalo.
I mean, the sun shine on that. Kirk Cousins will pull one out of his ass every now and then.
You like that?
The defense pulled one out of their ass.
Yeah.
He ain't played that bad against Buffalo, though.
He didn't play that bad. Defense pulled that game out.
Yeah, he almost kirked it.
You know what?
Kirked it up.
Hey, Keith, you don't know who gonna have to come to Seattle, or Seattle gonna have to go play somewhere.
Listen, come up with a better tagline for the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? That's so. The
Seattle playing
so goddamn old. And
I get that it's a bye week, but he talking like they done already won the division. Like
Seattle Seahawks.
Like the 49ers ain't beat them already.
The Cowboys got to come to Seattle. What the shit? Come on, man. Come on.
So like I said, y'all 7-3 BA.
Huh?
Y'all 7-3. Y'all and the Giants are tied, but y'all in second because y'all done beat the Giants, of course. Y'all on the tiebreaker.
Right. And I think Thanksgiving's going to be a good game. I think the Cowboys going to be all right.
Thanksgiving should be a real good game.
We beat them once. I'm pretty sure we beat them at home. Defense looking pretty stout. As long as we already know what they're gonna do. We already know what they're gonna do.
Yeah, the Niners, bruh. You talk like Seattle that already won a division. You know the Calgary gonna have to come through Seattle, like y'all done won the division already.
Seattle?
That's what I'm saying, but he act like we ain't already beat them though.
Yeah, but he act like Seattle like 9-0 or something, or 10-0.
Don't nobody fear Seattle, man.
Nobody.
They one of them teams. They having a good season. They done came out of nowhere. Didn't nobody expect nothing from them. Anyway,
Marquise, I'm put it to you like this: if y'all play in a dome, y'all are going to have to come somewhere on the East Coast in the cold to win a playoff game.
here's what I tell
The
you.
road to the playoffs is not going through Seattle.
It's not going through Seattle anyway. Stop the man.
Exactly.
Yeah, he tripping, man.
Y'all are gassed.
Yeah, like
Y'all are
Geno.
gassed.
He like Geno Smith. They never fell apart in the season before.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You still got 7 games left. You gotta go through Seattle?
He got faith in Geno Smith. I like Geno Smith, man, but I done seen Geno Smith fall apart in some seasons. A lot of seasons.
Yeah.
A lot of seasons. Look, Pep shaking his. My bad, Pep. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Look.
Hey, Keys, that's not what we're here for, man. Hey, let's move on, man. Let's move on.
We keep on giving it to him. Listen, let me tell you something.
Nah, man. Nah, look here. So, who else playing on Thanksgiving?
Green Bay.
The first game is
in
Green Bay
Detroit.
And Minnesota.
Is the Green Bay and the
Detroit,
Lions?
right.
Yeah,
Detroit. And, who they playing?
Yeah, man.
Detroit.
Alexa,
Huh?
what NFL games are on Thursday? Alexa,
Man, I think that's the most useless fucking shit ever. Alexa and Siri, them bitches is useless, bruh. I already got it
Alexa,
pulled
stop.
up, man. I got it, dog. I got it, man.
Alexa,
I
stop.
got it. So you got Bills Lions at 11:30, Giants Cowboys at 3:30, Patriots Vikings at 7:20. Word.
I was about to say, I know Detroit, Dallas, and the Vikings always play on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, man. That's when they was trying to hype the NFL. This is a whole long story to that shit, man. So it's gonna be some decent games. It's
should
gonna
be
be
some
some.
decent games.
It's gonna be some decent games.
One of them
man.
is going to be critical to the NFC East.
Yeah, of course. I mean, not to Philly,
The AFC East too,
but
for
to the two
Patriots.
teams that's playing. One of them. Hey, the Commanders, they creeping. I'm telling you.
They won the game.
I know
won
they
the game.
creeping. The Commanders is creeping now.
Yep.
That's what I said last week.
Taylor Heineken.
That's what I said.
Hey,
Taylor
it's like that cat on that skateboard. Creeping up on the come up, baby.
Hey, they all right.
I said it.
They
Was you
still
there
ain't got
last week?
Chase Young back.
He ain't come
Was
back
you there
to
last week, PA, when I said don't sleep on Washington because they coming?
Yeah.
Nah, he wasn't here. He wasn't on
last
that.
week? Oh.
Nah, not Wednesday.
Oh, no, not Wednesday.
Because we were saying that the AFC East
But I said it. I did
and
say
the
it.
NFC East
I said it on Sunday.
are all in the playoffs right now.
Yes.
Yeah, but I said it. I said it on Sunday because he said that the Eagles was going to beat Washington, and I was like, "Don't sleep on Washington right about now." And then Guns was like, he started talking Chase Young, but then we determined that he wasn't going to be playing anyway. But I mean, fucking Eagles still lost. So, but I said, don't sleep on Washington because y'all gonna fuck around and go to sleep, and Washington gonna be number 2 in the East.
The Commanders can be formidable, man. Hey man, Chase Young come back, he'll give him a spark, another spark, and
does he come back this year?
He was supposed to have been back this weekend.
He's available now. They just told him he wasn't playing. He was expected to play today. They just announced like Wednesday or Thursday that he was not playing.
Washington must be
looking to check your text message.
Washington
say what now?
I mean, but really, they can let him
go on by. But that's why they told him probably not to play.
Hey, BA, real quick, man. Let's do some stats. Dak had a pretty good game, man. 22 or 25, 276 yards, 11 throws, 11 yards per throw, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Then Cooper Rush came in 4 or 5, 31 yards. Pollard had 80 yards rushing. Zeke had 42 yards rushing. They both had the same amount of carries.
Yeah.
Pollard had 109 yards receiving from 6 receptions.
Yep.
He had 2 long catches.
Bro, you don't put no linebacker on a speedster like that. He gonna eat him alive every time. But yeah, it was a good. It was, like I said again, the numbers look good.
Kirk Cousins, 12 or 23, 105 yards. He was sacked 7 times.
7 times.
And then they brought in tricky Nick Mullins, 5 or 7, 54 yards. Yeah.
They was on.
I mean, I didn't think too much of Minnesota anyway back in the summer.
Yeah.
You know, because I got to go back and look at that podcast and see what I had Minnesota as, because we didn't do no slides for that.
Nobody picked them to go to the playoffs.
Oh yeah, we picked Green Bay to win the division, of course, and they suck. Yeah.
Loose knuckles.
Yeah, I said Washington was going to be the reason. You know, that last game of the season between Washington and the Cowboys, it's going to mean something. It's going to mean something. I said that during the summer. Because the Commanders did something, man. And I was like, damn, that move right there is going to help them out. And I can't remember what the fuck it was.
Yeah, because the story of the day is, you know, how Philly built their Madden line. You know what I'm saying? They defensive line Madden. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they can still be beat. They can still be beat. Though,
well, it showed today they can. I mean, they still can be beat. But
any given Sunday,
it still was a good move by Philly.
Yeah, well, of course. Hell yeah, you can use the bodies.
He's not giving up on Zeke, man. Come on, man. So
you can definitely use the bodies, man.
Every team in the NFL has 2 running backs. Every team.
Yeah. I don't think they gave up. They're giving up on them.
No.
But I think for the future behind Dak or behind whoever's taking snaps is going to be Tony Pollard.
Yeah, see, listen here. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all right here. Here's what I think the Cowboys should do. Because starting running backs in the league really doesn't make a difference anymore. So I would start with Tony and bring Zeke in on short yardages just to preserve him for the playoffs. Because Tony doesn't have an injury history. Zeke is still kind of nursing the knee. Yeah, he came back, but still kind of nursing the knee. But I personally would start Tony Pollard and sub in Zeke on short yardages for right now, just to keep him safe, keep him healthy for the playoffs. But it's not giving up on Zeke at all because they paid him too much money. Trust me, they gonna run him. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean,
so if you hold Zeke to just short yardage, you don't think he'll get hurt just doing that?
No.
Man, it's a
Because
lot
he's
more
running them all
violent
them bodies.
on short yardage.
I think you would.
Okay.
Because if you just bringing him in for short yardage, he ain't going to the outside. He run right the gut every time.
Then okay, let me put it like this: a pitch count. Tony Pollard gets more carries than Zeke. Playoffs,
I'll give you that
I'll
one.
make it even. That's just my. If
Zeke
I was
is a
coaching, that's
closer
how I would
now
do it.
for the Cowboys.
But I another question. So I'm
Or as a coach, you
go
always
ahead.
ride the hot hand.
no. So if they started doing that, what you saying, right?
Uh-huh.
And let's just say they come back and win the division, right? Why would you change that in the playoffs?
I wouldn't. I'll keep riding the hot hand.
But that's why I asked that question,
Okay.
because you just said you have them with a pitch count into the playoffs.
Yeah.
But if it works,
But if it's working,
why would you
I would
change
still
it?
ride the hot hand. I would still ride the hot hand. But I would have a different game plan ready if it doesn't work anymore. Because the playoffs
I'm
is
just
different.
I'm just trying to be devil's advocate, man.
I got you.
I'm just pissed off the Jets lost by a punt return. So
Man, that shit was crazy, man.
That should have been called back.
I was sitting there like, yeah, we about to go into overtime, just like G, like, yeah, we about to go into overtime. And I'm like, oh shit. I was like, wow. Like, wow, that just happened. I mean, hey, that dude was untouched, bro. He didn't get touched.
yeah,
Untouched.
He was flying.
yep.
Untouched.
I was like, this boy moved.
Yeah, I saw it.
The Jets was pulling security for him.
He
In
was
the lanes.
moving.
No, they
That
wasn't.
boy was moving, man.
That wall was set up perfectly.
Because he
That's all
did
I
that
can say.
initial move. He did that initial move.
As a punt returner, I could see, like, if I would have saw it at the beginning of it, like when he caught it, I would have knew it was going to be a touchdown by how the wall was set up.
And
Like, it was just perfect.
And he set it up right. He stabbed to the left, and then just went right, and just rolled that wall the whole way through.
The ball wasn't in the air that long either. So
Nah, he ain't
punt
look like
coverage
Devin
didn't have
Hester.
time to
Punt.
get down and
He ain't
cover.
giving him that
You
much
just read
credit.
that
He ain't
too.
look like
Yeah.
he ain't look like Devin Hester.
No, I ain't saying that.
No.
But I'm
No,
just
no,
saying,
that's in the comments.
More like Don.
Oh,
More like Don Beebe.
Who said Devin Hester?
Yeah.
It
Seattle.
looked more like Don Beebe.
Nah, that wall was just set up though. And then all he had to do, anytime as a punt returner, when you looking dead on at the punter, man, you know in your mind this is a touchdown. Because what he gonna do? He can't really tackle. He just want to punt and go back to the
All he
sideline
is
so he can practice his
speed
golf
bump.
swing.
Everybody else catch up.
he did that. He did that pretend like he was gonna tackle him though. That was a pretty nice little dive he did.
Nah, he tried. It wasn't gonna happen.
He didn't try. That dude, he pretended like
He had to make it look convincing.
Hey Pep, you saw what your boy Jalen Rager did today?
Because I know
No, I missed it. I almost turned all football off, but
Come on,
What you
man.
gonna do with me? That's what I be
Come
doing.
on, man.
I'm shutting this shit down, man.
I do it all
Come
the
on,
time.
man.
Ooh,
Y'all
that's
be
the
doing that for real? Y'all just
that's-
Oh,
and go to like watching Animaniacs or some shit.
Nope,
huh?
I be watching like skateboarding or
That motherfucker go from football to watching Animaniacs because they be so mad they team lost, man.
I go straight to
man.
like the X Games.
I start watching
or-
basketball or something
I just-
else. I'll go watch another sport.
I play video games. I go straight to the video games. Just start killing people on
You
Modern
watch
Warfare
the
or
South
something.
Carolina, the South Carolina. Who they play?
No.
South Carolina,
Stanford.
Woo!
Stanford. Yeah,
Shit.
it's a good game, man. Went to the wires,
Dude,
overtime. Huh?
That's it. This dude said, "Watching Animaniacs." I ain't
I
heard
love the
that shit in so
Animaniacs,
long.
man. The Good Feathers. Hey, the Good Feathers, man. Those my dudes, man. Like, and Pinky and the Brain. Come on, man.
Pinky the Brain, stop.
That was
Come
my
on,
show.
man.
Pinky.
That's one thing, man.
What are we gonna do today, Brian?
Take
Trying
over
to
the
take
world.
over the world,
man.
Pinky.
Pinky
That's
the
my
Brain,
shit right
Johnny
there.
Bravo.
Johnny Bravo too. Yep.
That's my
Let's see
dude.
what we got, man. What we got? Hey man, look here. I need another
we doing
drink.
today,
So,
Brian?
y'all good?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Oh, I got
Go to
it.
a commercial,
I
guys.
can get some more.
Y'all want me to do a
What
commercial?
are we doing?
Let's go.
I'll do a commercial. All right.
We'll see y'all back in 2 minutes after this brief commercial.
veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs. Eros Body Essentials is your black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs. What up? What up? We back. We back. Wait for see when G coming back.
Oh shit.
There he is. Let's see. Here we go. Now this is scheduled for January 7, 2023.
No. March.
It's gonna be later.
2023.
I'm looking
It's
at
gonna-
this.
nah,
Yeah, they're gonna.
Now, Javante got a fight before that.
He's fighting the other Garcia.
Yeah, he got another fight before that. And then him
Here,
and
let me take that. Let me take that down because
He fighting the other Garcia first, and then
who is this? This Hector Luis Garcia?
yeah,
yeah, that's the one he's fighting first.
When is that supposed to happen?
January, February time frame, because he was scheduled to fight the other Garcia in March. Tentatively, but you know they gotta have six months in between fights.
Yeah. All right, fuck it. We'll get back
they
to
don't.
that, man.
Nah, they don't have to have 6 months during the before a fight.
Did they stop that? Because I know before
Yeah, they-
you
they
had to
never-
have 6 months in between fights.
Nah, they never had that. Yeah, they never had that one because I know they never had it because some fighters they used to fight 4 or 5 times a year. Sometimes the old school fighters they fight 4 or 5 times a year. But I know Muhammad Ali's grandson, he fought like twice in like a month, like in 2 months. He fought 1 month and then fought again the very next month. But that could happen if you have like a first round knockout. You ain't that tired and you ain't that fatigued where you can't fight again.
Well, you didn't take a lot of shots
no
to your
damage.
head
No.
and shit too. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You get your brain matter knocked around.
So yeah, if you get beat up, yeah, they gonna make you wait.
Is his grandson good?
He up and coming.
He's a prospect.
Or is he riding on a name?
You won't know until he
Nah, I don't
fights
think he
somebody that
riding
could
the name.
possibly beat him.
Whose kid is it? Layla? Is it Layla Ali
Nah,
kid?
one of the older daughters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say Layla got girls.
Oh, she got all girls? Oh, okay.
And her girl's gonna be athletes
I
with
think
their daddy, Curtis Conway.
Oh yeah.
Wakanda forever.
So, since we on boxing, the dude that fought Javante, the one that, excuse me, let me take that back. The dude who beat Javante, Isaac Cruz,
Uh-huh.
the WBC mandated that he fight Shakur. They don't want that fight. That he ducking that. He don't want that fight.
Why?
I don't understand it. I don't understand it because well, I'll say he must feel like Shakur, which is true, is so much of a better boxer that whatever pressure he put on him is not going to, because it worked on Javante. And he actually won that fight. But the judges gave Javante that fight.
So that Hector Luis Garcia, that is who he's fighting on the 7th of January. I just saw it. So that's the fight, not Ryan Garcia.
And when he put him out, then they'll fight probably March or April.
Okay.
So,
all right.
So this should be a good year in boxing in 2023 since the WBC mandating all these fights now. Spence got to fight. Man. Spence got to fight Thurman now. So there should be some good
one thing I hate about boxing is folks be dodging each other until
get the contract
old
right.
And gray.
Yeah.
And what's his name? What's the name? Got to fight too. Ain't God, what the fuck is his name? Haney, Devin Haney, and what's the name fighting too this year?
Yeah, Lomachenko. Yeah, he was at the fight. So
yeah.
The one thing I like what they both said in the ring, they didn't get in there and try to fight, talk trash. Devin Haney said, if he want to fight, we can make this fight happen. Lomachenko said, yeah, whatever you want. You the A side, because you got all the belts. So whatever you want me to do, where you want me to go is where I'll go.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no reason for that fight not to happen.
Not to happen, right.
Especially when you're going to get what
There's
you want.
no reason. But Lomachenko not going to get, yeah. So Lomachenko said, whatever you want is what you'll get. So if he offered Lomachenko at 80-20, Lomachenko taking it.
Yeah.
Because all Lomachenko want is his 4 belts back.
Yep.
And once he get his 4 belts back, he'll go back to
get his
regular money he was making before. Yep. Yeah. That's the most dangerous fighter to have right there.
Beggars can't be choosy.
Hey man,
the one that don't care about the money, he just wants his belts.
When that's all he wants.
Yeah.
He's out. You can have what you want. I'll go where you want me to go. I just want to get my belts back.
That's somebody great.
Hey, and if Devin Haney come play around, he gonna get mollywopped in that ring by Lomachenko.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's somebody ready.
Yeah. Lomachenko ain't no slouch.
He ain't. But
he ain't no slouch.
But what we all don't know is how old he done got.
That is a true fact.
So he only fought like 16 pro fights, but he spent so many years as an amateur.
Right.
What's his age?
He in his 30s, like mid-30s. And that's why they call him the greatest amateur fighter of all time, because he got 2 gold medals. Right. No, that don't make you the greatest amateur fighter of all time. When you won it the first time, you should have turned pro. Now you in your 20s, mid-20s, and you beating up on teenagers and 19 and 20-year-olds. Hey man, that don't make you the best.
That make you a bully.
So, yeah, because he won a world championship in his 3rd pro fight. So,
5 is wreaking havoc on.
Yeah, he is. He busting these boys up, man.
Palmer.
Any other boxing we need to know about?
Besides this boxing match that Chargers putting on Kansas City right now?
Now, just the ones we already know about. We know Fury fighting on the 3rd,
Right.
December 3rd.
December 3rd. Yeah.
See how that will go. Fury said, well, Fury and Andy Ruiz is fighting. I'm gonna watch that fight. That's gonna be a good fight. If Ruiz come in shape, he'll make that a tough fight. But I do think Wilder gonna win.
Yeah.
I've never liked Ruiz.
And I do think Ruiz ain't gonna show up in shape. So
I think he learned his lesson from when he went to Saudi Arabia out of shape.
He was hot boxing.
Yeah, but if Wilder's trainer is smart, you'll take that game plan that Anthony Joshua did because you're longer. You jab him, and when he get wild, now you pop him with the right hand and now the fight over.
mm-hmm.
But if he get dumb and fight short, Ruiz gonna make that a tough fight on him, just like he did Joshua the first time. When Joshua came to play with him.
If he show up out of shape, them Jags gonna zap all the energy out of him eventually. I mean, for real.
I think the problem with Joshua is that he was always going for. Joshua's not a boxer; he's a fighter. So just like Wilder, they looking for the knockout. They put all that muscle on, and they trying to knock you out. They better off bodybuilders than fucking boxers.
And that's the crazy part is boxers don't need muscle.
Nope.
Need skill, speed.
It's not even skill, but you don't need a lot of muscle because holding your arms up for 12 rounds with all that muscle, your arms get heavy.
A lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Your arms get heavy. So when you look at most boxers, they all slim. They all cut. The ones that's in shape, they all cut, but they all small. So if you saw a regular boxer on the street, boxer on the street, you'll think that dude, like, you could just walk through him until he put them hands on you.
Mm-hmm.
Put the paws on him real quick.
Yeah.
Give you the Three Stooges. Skippity papping the hell out your ass.
Just skippity pap the shit out your ass.
Yeah. One of the Charlo twins fights in January too. One of them. I don't remember which one.
Only one of them should have a belt right now.
No, only one have a belt.
I thought they both had one.
You said the Wilder fights on third?
No, Tyson Fury.
No, Fury fights third.
Fury on the third. I'm not buying that.
One went up to 168, and one is still at 154. So the one that's at 154, he's the undisputed champ. He got all the belts. But the one that's at 168, they both do a lot of talking. But the one at 168, he do all that talking, but don't ever sign a contract to fight one of those better fighters at 168. So, like, Benavidez has been trying to get him for years. He won't fight him. Then he started talking noise to Plant, but now Plant is going to fight Benavidez, which is going to be a decent fight. It's going to be a good fight. So, and now Canelo is really proving that he's scared of Benavidez to me. Because if Benavidez wins this fight against Plant, they're going to make him the mandatory challenger to Canelo. But Canelo already talking about fighting that light heavyweight he lost to already. Like, now Canelo, stay at 168 and let Benavidez beat you up first.
Canelo is
before
smart.
You go on up again.
Tune your ass up a little bit.
He getting old, so he already know what it is.
But And I'll say he is ring old because Canelo done fought like 57, 58 times.
Mm-hmm.
So now think about what you were saying, G, fighting every 6 months. Ain't no way he was fighting every 6 months as when he was younger. That dude was fighting every couple months.
Well, when he first started, he was on that Mexican circuit. And that Mexican circuit, them jokers down there, they were fighting like every 2, 3, 4 months. So yeah, I agree with you on that one. I agree with you on that piece right there for him to get that amount of freaking fights.
Yeah. Oh.
That's why like a lot of trainers and managers don't like fighters, because there's a lot of guys in the US that go down and fight that Mexican circuit because they're getting the fights. But a lot of trainers and managers don't like that shit because now they're looking like, how much damage have you done to yourself fighting 3, 4, 5 times in a year? What have you done to yourself? So when you come up and you fighting WBA, IBC, you fighting all them fights, now it's like, fuck. You know, you ready for this. You done got the fights, you got your pro card and all that other shit, but how much damage have you gotten done to you?
Does that circuit that you're talking about, G, follow the same regulations?
Yeah, they have to, because they're considered pro fighters. And the IBA, IBF, WBA, WBO, that's worldwide. So
in order for them to be recognized, they most certainly have to.
Okay.
They got to follow all those rules and regulations.
Right.
But
it's just to fight in the States, you got to apply for a license to fight in Nevada, New York,
in every state. In every state.
You got to apply for a license to fight there.
Yeah, but in Mexico, them dudes don't care about fighting.
Nope.
At all.
That's what I'm saying. So Mexico,
them dudes don't care about fighting. Yeah, no. They do. But you ain't hearing me, B.
Yeah, you don't have to register to fight.
No. You got to register to fight.
No, you got to be registered.
But they don't care. They don't, because a lot of them are poor. Right. So if I can make $50 for this fight this week, and in 2 weeks or 3 weeks I can make another $75. Hey man, I'm gonna have 2 fights in a month.
Yeah.
And if I gotta get punched upside the head 100 times to win a fight, I don't care.
Family. Yeah.
So there's not a rule that they had to take off.
No.
All right.
Look at Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.
Unless
he was fighting that in circuit.
Yeah. But if you keep getting knocked out like that, they're not gonna keep letting you just come back like that.
Yeah, because you probably got CTE.
Yeah, but if you win it, and this is the crazy part. So most boxers, I'm gonna say 98% of them, all eventually end up with that. Like, my uncle,
of course.
My uncle right now is bad off.
Mm-hmm.
He been fighting since he was 11. You can't get punched upside the head from 11 to 36, 37, and think you're gonna be all right. It's just like football players, man.
It's shaking your brain, man.
Yeah, it's just like football players.
A lot of people think that when you're on the PAL circuit and when you're fighting Golden Gloves, you got that head covering on, and in the Olympics, but that shit is just a padding.
That's it.
It's just a pattern. That shit is still getting damage done too.
Oh yeah, you still gonna feel it. It's still shaking your brain matter.
Yeah. Exactly. But you know what's crazy now, though, G?
Yeah, that's what the knockout comes from.
They done took all headgear out of amateur boxing.
Damn.
See,
they took all amateur boxing headgear is gone.
The Olympics may be something else, though.
Nope.
It's not.
If you watch the last Olympics, them jokers ain't have nothing on their heads.
Shit, I was too high to watch boxing.
Right.
I'll be looking for it. I looked
You're
for it.
right.
So,
I was too high.
yeah, they had
I'm
nothing
sitting
on
there
their
watching
hands. Yeah.
I'm watching shit on YouTube because I'm too high and drunk to watch something.
So now
Now,
these fighters that's fighting the amateurs now, once they get pro and they fight about 15 fights, man, their brain gonna be gone already.
Yeah, brain shook.
Their brain gonna be
NBA,
gone
if
already.
you go back, if you go back, and
those
watch
that
the
are
first
getting
Creed,
hit.
Yeah.
if you watch the first Creed, when he went and fought that first dude, his first fight
Mhm.
in the U.S.,
Mhm.
and the dude told Rocky, he said, "Hey, I know who this is. I know whose kid this is, and he's no amateur because I know how many fights he had in Mexico. All them fights count. Once you get to a certain amount, all them fights start counting as pro fights.
Okay.
You just have to have so many fights before you can get a pro card. Not wins,
Right.
just fights.
Right.
Just fights. And he was fighting like and you know, down there in Mexico, they do bare knuckle boxing. They do regular boxing, but they do bare knuckle shit too.
Yeah, but that's a different sport and arena though.
Yeah.
Because
It's the same
bare knuckle boxing is actually
Boxing is boxing.
No,
It's
bare
the
knuckle is a
same
separate
sport.
sport from boxing.
No, bruh, it's the same sport.
I've seen this.
It's got
I've
the
seen
title
the preview.
boxing.
I mean, I've seen the
No,
pay-per-views
I watched
for
it too. No, I watched it too.
So they
It's
still in the
boxing.
same category as boxing?
It's just no gloves.
There's sanctioned fights.
You know, boxing started out bare knuckle.
No, I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's back when they didn't know how to make no goddamn boxing gloves. I'm just saying. I mean, it's just like, you know, again,
It don't
MMA
matter,
got
yo.
a different type glove, boxing got a different type glove, Taekwondo got a different type of glove, and then you got bare
But
knuckle.
Taekwondo wear boxing gloves.
Yes, they do.
Taekwondo wear boxing gloves, and in boxing, if you notice, like whoever the champ is gets to decide what ounce gloves that both fighters are going to wear.
Okay.
Because it makes a difference. Because it really is the padding on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's what you got 12-ounce gloves.
Well, yeah, because their gloves are
and then
different
you
because
got
the palm is open and their
12,
gloves no
12, 10, and 8.
Yeah.
And you train with 16-ounce gloves.
To counteract 12, 10, and 8.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, bare knuckle boxing is the same as regular fucking boxing. Them fights are sanctioned. Them fights are sanctioned. They're just sanctioned by a different boxing federation, but it still counts towards if you try to go into the IBF, WBO, that shit still count, yo.
Okay.
Because you're still fighting.
What about telephone booth? What about the telephone booth boxing?
That's
Nah,
crazy, man.
that don't count.
That shit's insane.
They sanction
That's
that
fucking crazy, dude.
when they sanction it.
Have you
When
seen
they
that shit?
sanction it, maybe.
I think
I
it's
don't know,
sanctioned. They got pay-per-views of this stuff.
Yeah.
To me, telephone. Yeah, anybody can.
Anything sanctioned if you got the right rules for it, and that's why UFC became so popular. They made them get rules, get sanctioned, all that shit.
Because remember back in the day, back in the early '90s, when that's stuff stopped popping off.
It was a tough man.
Yeah,
It was a tough man. It was a tough man competition. No weight limit, no nothing. But in order for you to start getting on pay-per-view, all that good money, you got to start having divisions and weights and rules and all that good stuff. Yeah.
Let me tell y'all this one thing about.
I look at telephone boxing like slap boxing in the street,
bro.
Where you had to put back when I was slap boxing in the street, we had to go toe to toe. So we had to pick a foot, and that foot had to be in constant contact with the other man's foot, and that was it. If your foot came apart, then you lost.
Yeah, at least you can lean back because in
That was
telephone boxing, there ain't no leaning.
Ain't no leaning back in that telephone booth.
It's straight up just
Ain't no leaning nowhere. You just here,
bro. That's all you doing.
It's straight up rock'em sock'em robot.
Exactly. That's it. It's like I'm
It's like what's that shit now? Where you got to sit there and let somebody slap the shit out you.
Bro,
Yeah, the slap game. Hey, they making
that shit
that.
is
That's gonna be a show.
Somebody just bought that. Somebody just bought that, and they're
Somebody
about to
just bought
sanction.
that. That's
They're
coming.
about to sanction that stuff too.
Yeah.
The
It's
slapping
coming.
dog.
Yep.
I'm sorry,
Nope,
I'm just not
doing
gonna
no.
sit there and let you fucking slap the shit
I
out.
can't do it. It's we
Hey,
fight.
man.
Nah, I'm not built like that, man.
We fight,
Not unless they knock you out.
bro.
Never was.
This big ass.
Some of them will be.
What I'm gonna do is
Hey,
It'll be
man.
funny to see too.
Hey man, I done seen a bunch of them jokers just standing.
Yo, that's that baddest man slap my hand shit.
Yeah, once they get hit, they are out.
Bro, hey, listen. As soon as I get hit, I'm throwing the right hook. It's just happening. You know what I'm saying? It's instinct. I'm not that dude. I'm not
Not
that
when your
dude.
eyes-
A grown man slap me. It's not.
Now when your eyes close. If your eyes close, you start going backwards. You ain't throwing nothing.
I'm gonna kick. I'm gonna do something on my way down. Something gonna happen. But we both
You
going
might.
down.
BA,
You might
BA,
kick, but you
remember
won't know
this
you
one-
kicking.
Not at first.
Remember
off,
this
I'm
one thing.
not gonna be in a competition anyway. So let's just stop right there. I'm not gonna sign myself up to get slapped by another grown ass man. Let's just stop there right there. It's not
I was gonna
happen.
say, BA, remember this one thing.
Uh-huh.
Your brain is sitting in a bunch of fluid
Uh-huh.
that won't even fill up a fucking bucket.
Right.
So concussions and knockouts and all that other shit comes from your brain hitting the side of your motherfucking skull.
Right. Got it.
That's what you love when you you see a motherfucker
Man, the way they
head,
be
his eyes
slapping
roll up in the
them
back of his
folks,
head.
But listen, look.
You
Put that powder on their
Right.
hand.
Man.
I got a big ass head.
and you
first.
get hit in the temple.
Second, the fluid surrounding my brain is bullet and anger. So it's a different kind of fluid. So
It don't matter.
listen, I cracked the code on that shit. Listen what I'm saying. Listen, first off, I'm not gonna sign up for I'm not gonna sign up for a competition where you get slapped in the face by another grown ass man. First, I think it's stupid as shit. I love all different kind of sports, but I swear to God, that's the dumbest sport I have ever seen in my life. Where you
That's
stand
hilarious, man. Yeah,
It's
it's hilarious though,
It's
man.
funny because I won't do it.
Admit.
Yeah, that's why it's so funny. I know I'm not gonna do it, but I watch
You
other
gotta-
people, man. That's just hilarious.
Bro, they be like,
That's why I like.
Line your jaw up.
Oh
All right,
man.
right here. Yep. All right.
I ain't even gonna lie.
Hey,
I'm not even gonna lie.
pick,
I watched
picture
the
Black
UFC.
saying, "Oh yes, a
but I
massa."
please, Master.
I watched the
You know.
UFC, but if you kick me if you kick me anywhere on the street in a regular match, after if you knock me out, you better be out the motherfucking state by the time I come to.
The
'Cause
state.
if not, I'm hunting your ass down. That's why I don't fucking.
You
Well,
better go somewhere my passport can't get at you. I'm sorry, dog. Bro, look, straight up.
you asked my ex
Listen up,
what I told her
Facebook, whoever
boyfriend.
listening to this show right now. Listen, if I sign up for one of these competitions, you slap the shit out of me. Guess what? You have a target on your back for the rest of your life. I am going to get you. I don't care if you're picking up your kid from daycare. I don't care if you're going to chemotherapy at the hospital. I'm gonna show up and dust your ass right then and there. I don't care.
Don't
if you
don't
don't care if
don't
you
get
go
off the
baptized
line
in
after this show over. I
Hey,
got something
man.
to tell you.
Listen,
Hey,
guess what? I'm
look.
gonna dress up like a priest while you're getting baptized with a veil over my face. And then as I'm talking to you, as soon as you get ready, what I soon as say, are you
Dude,
ready to take?
Mute yourself. Shut the
Are
fuck
you
up.
ready to take Jesus Christ
Please,
as your
man.
Lord and Savior? Yes,
Hey, can
I
we
am.
move on, man? Can we move on?
That's why I said after the show.
Are you listening to this dude, man? Are you listening to
Man,
this
that's
dude?
what I'm gonna do. I'm just being real with y'all, man.
Shut the fuck up.
What all that, man? You ain't been slapped in the face.
That's hey, that's a pretty elaborate scheme, man.
I got
That's some
Bruh,
I'm gonna pretend that I'm
That's
one of the
some-
nurses.
you saying this live
Hey.
on Twitter, YouTube,
Hey,
and
BA.
Facebook. It's premeditated.
Oh, bro,
That's
everything
some-
premeditated after that. Have you slapped
That's
the shit out of
some-
me? Everything
Hey, that's
premeditated.
some-
Oh, you got that right.
That's
Bro,
some
I
naked
don't
gun
care if he's one of the
33rd to
nurses
3rd shit,
in the
man. You
delivery
on
room.
that's pretty elaborate,
I
man.
want you slap the shit out you right then and there.
He
Congratulations
gon' he gonna break into somebody's baptism. What he gonna do with the dude who doing the baptism? Are you gonna tie him up and put him in the closet?
It's called chloroform.
Take his robe? You gonna drink the wine and put water in there and put water on their head instead of wine because you done drank the wine?
Chloroform.
So when you dunk them, you gonna drown them?
Oh no, he gonna be knocked out. He gonna drown by himself. Fuck.
That's pretty elaborate, man. How do you
Oh,
find out all of this information? Where they gonna be? What time?
Because
Who's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be there?
for the rest of their life. Listen, this is how bad it is. Let me tell you how far I go. I will dress up like a woman, shave my beard.
Guns, go to the next question.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
man, look here. Yeah. Hey, we good, BA. Nah, we good. We
Go
good.
to
Look
the
here.
next-
Trick this dude
49ers Cardinals,
Slap the shit
man,
out of
tomorrow
him.
night from Mexico City.
Niners, just because I don't like the Cardinals. I mean, I don't like the Niners either, but fuck, I got more respect for the Niners than the Cardinals.
Well,
I picked the Cardinals, so
yeah, G, you picked the Cardinals too, man. What's wrong with you?
I don't know. But
Yep.
look,
G don't win
that's a
against
misprint.
everybody. G don't win against everybody he picked tonight.
That's a misprint, goddammit. I was.
You sure?
That's a disclaimer. I was high.
All right, so look,
I was
man,
drinking.
they haven't said if
I was
Kyler
having a
Murray
bad
is
day.
playing or if Colt McCoy is gonna start. They don't know which quarterback is starting. All I know is both of them are somewhat mobile. We struggle with mobile quarterbacks.
Colt McCoy ain't close to it. Colt McCoy is.
Colt McCoy killed us last year. Killed us. He killed us, man. So
The last time I actually seen Colt McCoy play good, he was in Texas.
yeah, I say if we win this game tomorrow night on this neutral field, we going undefeated in the NFC West. If we win this game tomorrow, because all we'll have left to play is the Cardinals again in Levi Stadium and the Seahawks. And we just go kill fucking Geno Smith
Oh yeah, that's a wrap.
and make him throw interceptions.
Marquise about to come back on with that shit.
Or maybe
Who? Marquise Brown is out.
nah, talking
Nah, I'm
about the
talking
dude in the
about-
comments.
that's right.
Oh, Keith probably went to bed, man. He out in Carolina. He just be yapping, man. He always talking.
Seahawks pajamas.
He just be yapping.
His CL he put on his Seattle Seahawks onesie. Pajamas.
He probably got one too, man. Hey,
with his
I do.
12th man nightlight showing in his room.
BA, mute yourself.
Why?
Cause you fucking
Oh,
stupid.
hey, listen, hey, you don't talk about Cowboys, man.
Man, dude. You
So
fucking
look, here's the-
detective, Rick.
here's my
Detective
key to
stupid.
here's my key
Grown
to us
man, if
beating.
grown man can't handle talking shit about a team he don't play for,
Here's
what's
my
the
key.
problem?
Here's my key to the 49ers beating the Cardinals. Jimmy G can't throw the ball more than 30 times. I'd rather he be between 20 and 25, but sometimes he gets up to 27, 28 throws. When he throws over 30 times, we lose. We got McCaffrey back there. We got Mitchell back there. We got a good 1-2 punch. Then we got Ayuk, Debo, and Kittle, and Juice, and Uchet. Jimmy G don't have to do that much, so he shouldn't have to throw the ball more than 30 times.
In order for him not to have to do that, guns, in the first half alone, McCaffrey has to have 80 yards rushing.
No, they just need to establish a run.
What about 80 yards between the two of them?
You can establish a run. Say again.
What about 80 yards between
I'll take 80 yards, but
because they switched back between him and McCaffrey and Mitchell.
You said 80 yards in the first quarter or first half?
I'll take it split.
In the first half.
In the first half.
Oh, okay. I got you. I agree
in
with
the
you.
First half, they got to have about 80 yards.
Yeah, I agree with
Jimmy G can't throw any interceptions.
First half. Yeah. If you do that in the first half, it's guaranteed Arizona's defense breaks down.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, G. Yeah. Because they're susceptible to the play action pass. So
but that and see, Colt McCoy, I'll agree with Guns. Colt McCoy is mobile. He's not that mobile.
He's mobile enough.
Get the fuck out that pocket.
He's mobile enough.
He get the fuck out that pocket and he can go down. He'll get you 5-6 yards running. And then he either gonna lay down. Yeah, it's 5-6 yards with no.
Yeah, I saw this dude in the Big 12, man.
And he's smart.
I'm saying 5-6 yards with pressure. 5-6 yards with pressure. When he was, that's what I'm saying. And when he was at Texas, that was like his best career stats ever.
Right.
When he was in Texas, because then he came behind Vince Young, didn't he? He was like two years behind Vince Young.
Yeah.
Shit, something like that. Yeah.
Because he took the championship.
And Alabama almost killed him.
Yeah.
And people was trying to say his daddy had him pulled out so he wouldn't get too injured, so he couldn't make it to the NFL.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
You just brought back some goddamn memories. I remember that shit. That was a huge scandal.
Yep.
Huge. And
what's his brother's name?
I believe
he had a brother in the league too.
I believed it.
Then he had a brother in the league too.
His brother went to Texas. I think his brother went to Texas, but he didn't make it to the league.
Yeah, he didn't get to no league, man.
And he like coaching somewhere though?
Most likely.
High school, college? I don't know. I really don't give a shit. But yeah, I remember that scandal. I remember that whole thing about, because that's when they start bringing the question, like, parents in the locker room for college and shit like that. Yeah, I remember that shit. God damn it. Oh, that's a wow. Throwback.
So if we don't slow down the quarterback and get to the quarterback, then they're gonna light us up. Because D-Hop is back. D-Hop is balling. No Hollywood Brown, but still D-Hop is back. D-Hop is balling. And he kills us. He kills us. He gets the ball to him, man. You don't need no D-Hop don't need no chemistry. Throw it in his wheelhouse. He'll go catch it.
Just throw it around.
I agree with that.
Catch it.
If what's the name is if McCoy is playing, I don't agree. But if that little slippery slimy weasel back there,
Colt McCoy killed us last year running. He killed us.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, Kyler Murray and
he's a totally different animal.
Chemistry are just ridiculous. Like they can read each other's minds. Yeah. Now that's what I'm saying. Like Colt McCoy, because D-Hop going, look, honestly, some of his routes are his own routes. Like he chooses where he want to go. It seems like
choice routes.
Yeah, choice routes. So, is there chemistry?
Nope. No.
That's gonna be a big factor.
Not when he actually Kyler Murray on the sideline. What the fuck is he looking at?
Yeah, well, but it's gonna limit D-Hop's on. Want to run?
No. When you got your star receiver asking you as the quarterback, what the fuck are you looking at? That's a question you got to answer. Like, what are you looking at? Because he's telling you he's open, and that's why he's asking you, what are you looking at?
Yeah, but most receivers got to run set routes or a secondary route.
Hey man,
But you know, your top receivers in the league is going to the quarterback and saying, "Hey, if the defense does this, I'm doing this."
Right.
Because he already knows. So if I'm telling you, if the defense does this, I'm going to do this. Throw the ball for this, not what the route says, because I'm not running there. I'm not going to take that route.
Got it. But
That's
what
what
I'm
Pep trying to say.
But yes, I understand both of y'all what y'all saying. But I'm just saying though, is the chemistry throwing wise between him and D Hop is not going to be the same as
It ain't got to be chemistry.
Yeah, man. Throw the ball.
It don't have
D-Hop.
to be chemistry.
Which way you going, D Hop? Which way you going? Okay, I'm gonna throw the ball over there. D Hop gonna go get it.
If I'm telling you, if that safety comes up,
his hands is like
he got
this.
Sasquatch hands. I know.
Yeah, his
he got bear paws
like that, man.
Yeah, he got
bear paws.
Just throw the ball towards me, man. I go get it.
I mean,
that's why he asking him what he looking at.
If I tell you, hey, if the safety comes, if both safeties come up towards that box, I'm flying. I got this bum on me. I'm flying, and you know that I got speed on me.
It's like Kyler,
because I'm going right by.
Kyler, when you don't think I'm open, throw that motherfucker, nigga. I'm open.
Yeah.
What we talking? What the fuck are you looking at?
So Kyler's not playing.
Huh?
Kyler's not playing tomorrow.
We don't know yet. He's a game time decision. Him and Colt McCoy are game time decisions. Both of them are game time decisions.
No, what's their injuries?
Kyler Murray got hamstring.
Kyler Murray hamstring. Colt McCoy is I can't remember.
Kansas City just
scored.
Yep.
I'm glad you catching up, kind of. I just looked up at I saw the replay.
I appreciate it.
You catching up.
Listen, calm down with y'all futuristic McDonald's over there, man.
Not me.
Right, anyway,
I'm about to see it now.
Enough of that. Here we go, man. Here we go. Let's see. Boom, man. Hey. Y'all get with this, man.
I am with it.
Tomorrow at noon. Hey, man. I'm ready. Fox.
NBC? Is it Fox?
It don't matter what fucking channel.
Yeah, whatever. Listen, did y'all watch Welcome to Wrexham yet?
No.
Nope.
Man.
I've been watching.
I watched the documentary. I'll talk about after the show. I'll tell you which documentary I fucking watched, and it fucking pissed me the fuck off.
About racism in soccer?
I don't give a shit about racism in soccer for the simple fact that I lived in Germany for 14 years, so I already know what the fuck it is.
Yeah. Oh shit, that's Senegal.
Yeah, Welcome to Wrexham is a good show, man. So and it's about Wales. So that's the reason why.
Hey, the game actually comes on at 1:00, man, on Fox. USA, Wales, 1:00 Central Standard Time on Fox. I'm ready, man.
Yeah, I'll be watching on my Born. I'll be watching on Savannah. So I'm doing tomorrow. It's gonna be stupid and boring.
Yeah,
bro.
So I'm feeling pretty good. Like I said, I'm feeling pretty good about the players, the roster for the USA. I wish they'd have found a way to get Joshie Zardis on the roster, because a lot of times on the national team, a lot of things happen when the ball comes off of his foot. But I like the roster we put together. They're gonna go out there, they're gonna have fun. Hell, they so young, they so young and stupid. They ain't got nothing to lose.
They're gonna wild out.
Just go out there and have fun, play loose.
I gotta look
I
up
be
the women's.
watching. Hey, win, lose, or draw, man. This young team we got, they're gonna be around for a long time. So if they don't do nothing now, I give them next World Cup, which is gonna be in North America.
Mm-hmm.
There's no pressure on them.
Yeah, ain't no pressure on these cats,
Yeah,
man.
there's no pressure on the men's team
I'll be
because
honest. I was gonna
nobody
say
expects the men's team to
for
do
the men,
anything.
Yeah.
for the men,
First
there's
of all,
no
women.
pressure for them to do shit
Right.
because the women have won it all
Oh yeah.
recently.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Within the
Hey.
past 10 years.
Did Rodman's daughter make the team?
Yeah. Trinity. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's on the team.
She's
You
a
know, the
stud.
women's World Cup is next year. She's the
You
highest
don't
paid NWSL player.
Right.
you don't think she's a stud like her daddy?
Yeah, she
She's
can
a
play
stud
too, man.
muffin.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like athletically,
Yeah.
like him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because luckily she don't look like him. So
Hopefully in her old age she don't act like him either, because that dude is fucking crazy.
wow.
Watch him on TV, yo. That dude is fucking
No,
crazy. He walks around
there's some
button naked.
people on this. There's some people on the planet you do not put on these reality shows, and he is
And
one
he
of them.
won up.
And the crazy thing is
He
that
number
dude is from South Oak Cliff, Texas.
He
Yeah.
number fucking one.
He is
Yeah,
from the hood.
Yeah, we know that. Well, at least I know that.
Yeah, we all knew that. Went to a JUCO. That's why I tell everybody, yo, it don't
No,
matter
he
where
went
you go
to he went to
D1.
Southeastern Oklahoma State in Durant, Oklahoma. That's a 4-year school.
Was it a JUCO back then? Because on the back of his
Nah,
cards, it said JUCO.
it was an NAIA school as far as I know.
Now he went to a JUCO first, and then he probably went to that
It
school.
says he went to JUCO.
Then probably
first.
so. Y'all
Him and
probably
Scotty
right.
both.
Yeah. You know, I
him and Scotty both.
it's one of my dudes. Just because he won number 10.
Best rebounder in the fucking NBA ever.
Oh yeah, he's a beast. He's a beast. He was just weird as shit.
And was bigger than you thought he was.
Yeah.
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 Wait, 6'10", 6'11"?
Nah, I'm talking about body wise.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But nah, body wise.
No, he was a big
that dude.
He's a
Yes,
big dude, man.
I've seen him several times before. Yes.
So my first NBA game was when I was in college when he was playing with the Mavericks, and they came up to Boston to play the Celtics, and I was stunned. I was like, I can't believe Dennis Rodman is that big, and I was like, I can see why he could guard Shaq and Alonzo Mourning by himself and don't really have a problem.
The first time I ever really seen him was when he was playing for the Spurs after he left Chicago.
Nah, he was at the Spurs before Chicago.
Was it? Yeah, either
Yep.
way. Yeah, he left Detroit and went to
Detroit,
San
went to San
Antonio. And then
Antonio.
went to Chicago. Yeah.
Because in San Antonio is when he started coloring his hair and doing all that wild stuff, taking his shoes off on the sideline.
When he lost his motherfucking mind.
Anyway, we're not here to judge nobody's mental state, man. Let's keep it moving, bro.
Kanye. I'm sorry.
See?
All right, look. So check this out.
I had to say it.
Check this out. Where am I at?
Y'all watch that Saturday Night Live with Dave Chappelle?
Nope.
Nah, but I saw his monologue.
The monologue, yeah.
Was hilarious.
I'll say what I want to say about that when we get off.
You don't like the monologue?
No. I love this monologue, but I'll say what I got to say about other people when we get off.
I got
you. Yeah. Ain't nobody trying to get sued.
I know, man.
Fine.
I ain't got no money.
They gonna sue me and get a arrest.
They gonna take my Xbox.
You know what I'm saying? My PS5. I'll fight for that.
The judge will grant a judgment and then tell you it'll mature 5% every year till you pay it off.
Well,
So we not doing no more Fridays, BA. We
Okay.
done kicked it back to Wednesdays and Sundays.
Okay.
Give us more shit to talk about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of
Minus the
drinking too.
Sixers
I
and
wasn't gonna do that
the
much drinking either.
Yeah, I slow down on drink during the week pretty much anyway. I'll drink on Wednesdays though, but other than that, slow down.
I got you. Alcohol makes my gout act up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just trying to bring sexy back like Timberlake.
So when are we bringing somebody back on, man?
Bro, that was supposed to be 2 weeks ago.
was
I know.
this the last bye week?
Yeah, we can bring them. We can
Yeah.
start bringing them on any time, man.
Nah, there ain't no more bye weeks.
No,
Let's start reaching out. I'll
Ain't no
start
more bye
reaching
week.
out.
week.
Start reaching out and see who want to come on. Like I
Is
said, I'd rather KB come on first.
Yeah.
Oh, them Steelers fans?
Yeah,
I'm sure he got a lot to say. It's gonna be hilarious.
And
he
then
been
Green
moving
No, he
around though. He always taking pictures from somewhere.
Yeah, well, that's his job, because he worked for
Yeah.
New York Life, so he be
Oh,
on board.
okay.
He one of the top insurance salesmen, so
That's what's up.
yeah, he making that money, getting their free trips. Can't blame him. Like I
I
told him
can't
last
get
time,
no insurance. So.
get that shit. I couldn't do it, man. Like, yeah,
No, I can't get insurance, period.
they won't give him life insurance.
You reject.
They won't
Exactly.
give you life insurance.
Nope, they will not. Trust me, I
As soon
know.
as they see you go through some type of medical, as soon as they see you're receiving some type of drug or whatever, they're gonna tell you no.
What about
You'll
your
be
military life? You
disqualified.
still got that though, right?
The VA life insurance ain't shit.
No, I'm talking about from the Army, because you signed that paperwork when you retire. You still got your life insurance from the Army.
Once you retire,
Still got it.
it go. You got to pay for VA life insurance. That's after the podcast. I'll hit
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. What he said.
After podcast, I'm going to sleep. So
Yeah. What he said.
Nah, 'cause I gotta hip
Hey.
you to something. So keep your eyes fucking put some toothpicks in your shit.
Look here
before
though,
you
for
go.
real though, man. Tune in, watch that fucking soccer game tomorrow, man. It's gonna be
Yes,
good,
sir.
man. These are young cats we got, man. I like it ain't like 2002, even when we made it to the semifinals in 2002 in Korea, Japan. It ain't like that team where we was just so basic, kick it, like we kicking a can back and forth. Hey, these are cats be giving goals and doing all that shit. You see all these international countries
What
do
time
that
you
be
say it
whooping
come
our
on?
ass on the regular.
Yeah.
You know,
What time you say it come on?
1 on Fox, 1
At 1?
p.m. Central Standard Time.
If I got some
I'll text-
electricity, I'll
text
watch
y'all
it.
and let y'all know if you got some electricity. What?
Yeah, they coming to put solar panels on my roof.
Oh, okay.
They kill your electricity. Put the solar
Alright.
panels up
You
there.
better hit a Buffalo Wild Wings or something.
So your phone don't work when they
Yeah, I don't go on the San Antonio.
Huh?
Huh?
So your phone
What you
don't
say?
work?
If you can, you can hear.
No, talking about my power on the. I won't have no electricity, so I would have to use. I can't watch TV. If I
Yeah, but
I
your
can watch my
don't
phone.
work?
I eat up your.
Ain't looking good for the Chargers.
That eat up your shit, dude.
No, that ain't.
No.
But I'm just saying, you
I
can watch
got
it on your phone.
external thing, but yeah, I can. I just don't like doing it. Eating up my daytime minutes. Ain't got none. Remember back in the day, you had daytime minutes.
Yeah.
Hey, don't call me during this time. That's
Hey, and you had to wait. You had to wait to 9 o'clock.
Oh man, night
Hell
weekend
yeah.
minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
wait to 9 o'clock.
weekends.
Make some calls.
Yep.
Hey,
Night
let me
and
call you
weekend
back. You on my daytime minutes. Let me call you back. Send me a text message.
That's why I like having a damn
Hold on, let me-
retirement in the job. I ain't got to worry about none of that bullshit no more.
I'm gonna call you back on my home phone.
But I remember them damn private days, boy. Jesus. H Christ, boy.
Yeah, I got a couple of stories about that,
Shit.
but that's
The
a whole
struggle.
nother podcast.
Bruh,
Man.
the struggle.
Hey, look, we almost at 2 hours, man. Y'all got anything? Y'all, what you got? BA, what you got?
Good night.
You about
Good
to peace
evening.
out?
Man,
No,
bro,
motherfucker.
I've been
Hey,
working since 6.
you know,
Not just yet.
episode 58 of the Sip Smoke Sports Podcast will broadcast 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Do we need to bring who we need to bring on, man?
KB.
We need to bring somebody on.
Big Carl.
I bet we can get some Eagles fans on because
All the Steelers fans.
I bet we can get Skeeter back on this motherfucker.
All the Steelers fans.
Oh shit! Chargers got the ball back.
Fumble liar.
Chargers got the ball back.
Fumble
It
Rooster.
might-
Damn, fumble, really?
Yeah, they fumbled.
Man, I said it wasn't looking so good.
It
Looking
wasn't.
better now.
Fumble Rooster.
Did a little bit too
Hey, I
much.
bet we can get Skeeter back on here.
I bet you can.
Yep.
At 9-1.
I'm gonna hit my brother-in-law up and see what's up. Yeah, 9-1. We might have a hard time finding KB, Dre,
No,
Marlo, Hector, my oldest brother, Junior. Who else? Well, Jay gonna be all right. He all right with 7-3. He all right.
The main ones that need to come back is all them
No, we
jokers.
We
who
bringing
said
all of them back.
that they team was going for, but the first ones 14-3. Bring your ass back and explain that shit.
No, you got to get you got to get the 15-2 first.
Yeah, KB, man.
He said
and I
they
asked
going
him.
15-2.
I asked him. I said, "You really
Are
think
you
Pittsburgh
sure?
going
Yeah.
15-2 with Tricky Mitch Trubisky and Kenny Pickett? You really?"
In my words, in my voice, Pam and Pam on Martin. Oh, I got a question for Meat Munching Monique. Goddamn it, because 15-2, you got to explain. You got some splaining to do. Lucy, you got some splaining to do.
A lot.
All right, man. Look here. We're going to go and close this out, man. We appreciate everybody who tuned in. Episode 57 of the Sip Smoke Sports Podcast. Episode 58 of the
BA,
Sip
don't
Smoke Sports
drop off.
Podcast. Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. It'll be the usual suspects. We'll talk about the Monday night game between the 49ers and the Cardinals. Like I said, we don't own the rights to any music except the music that was playing during the podcast. We own the rights to that because I did that. But anything else, we don't own the rights to the music, video, or stats on this show. Like I said, we just some old war vets keeping the hood professional. Gee, what they need to do?
Get off our nut sacks.
Hey, man, shit, that's what it is. Get off our motherfucking nut sacks. Pep, BA, y'all got anything?
Eat a dick straight up.
Go Jets.
Go Cowboys.
Go Jets. Go, yeah, okay, all that shit. Go Cowboys, right. All right, man. Hey, we'll holler at y'all.